Did you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare.
What is up, Capricorn rising? Hello, welcome to your June 2021 Astro Tarot update. For a second I was like, is it the Astro Tarot update? It is. Oh my goodness. It feels like I haven't filmed in a while, but that's not true. It was just a couple weeks ago. But I've kind of been saying like I want to do more videos. I don't know if it's going to happen as soon as I thought it was going to happen because I did get a part-time job because, you know, girls got to make some money. So we'll see. But the monthly and the mid-monthly are going to continue. I do appreciate donations. If you guys are able to just like throw a couple bucks my way, that would be awesome if you really like my channel. I do personal readings, so my contact info is down below if you would like a personal tarot reading or a birth chart analysis. For the monthly readings, we are going to be pulling up the natal chart based on your rising sign according to the current astrology. So this is a lot of fun. My monthly readings, I whip out the Astro Soul Oracle deck. We see what astrological energies are coming up for you specifically for June that you need to be aware of, to explore, to understand a little bit better. And we kind of like match it up to see what's going on right now. And we kind of see like what area of your life this is taking place in. If I pull a moon phase card, it signifies a specific day, like a specific date. So early this morning, we had our super full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, also known as the blood moon. I wish I could have seen it. I was fast asleep. I don't know if I would have been able to see it from Chicago anyway. I might try to head out to the beach tonight just to see what's left. But we are technically waning right now. But the moon is still in Sagittarius. So just keep that in mind. If I do pull a moon phase card, I will definitely check out what day that moon phase is coming up for you in June and see what's going on there, okay, for that day. What else? I'm also using the Creativity Oracle, which is an oracle deck I have not used on my channel yet, so I'm really excited about that. I'm using my Mystic Mondays Tarot deck, which are pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle them again on camera just to get a very, very clear, specific message for you guys. What else do I want to say? If you live in Chicago, I can do an in-person reading for you, so keep that in mind. That would be really cool. I haven't done any in-person readings yet, but I would love to do an in-person reading. I've kind of been thinking about, I don't know, maybe like hitting up a bar around here and been like, you want me to do tarot readings for y'all? Friday nights, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. You guys understand, Capricorn rising, come on. Gotta make that money. You know, you got your little side hustles. You got like these different flows of income coming through. So you know what it's all about. Okay, what energy does Capricorn rising need to be aware of for June 2021? What energies does Capricorn need to be aware of for June 2021? What energy does Capricorn need to be aware of for June 2021? I had to take a nice deep breath there. What energies does Capricorn need to be aware of for June 2021? We're going to shuffle all the decks first and then pull the cards. That's how I like to do it. So if any cards come flying out, they're going right back in. All right. What energy does Capricorn need to be aware of for June 2021? Let's see what we're going to have for you, Capricorn. My lovely Capricorns. One of my really good friends is a Capricorn sun. She just made some kind of post on Instagram about something about Kendall Jenner's tequila. She was like, don't buy it. She's a bartender. And I'm like, Kendall Jenner has a tequila? What's with these girls? Whatever. Okay, Capricorn, what energies does Capricorn need to be aware of for June 2021? This specific deck is a little hard to shuffle. Also the Mystic Mondays, because the cards are like metallic. They're not made, they're like kind of metallic-y. They're slinky. They remind me of those slinkies, those metal slinkies. I feel like they're just gonna like fly out of my hand, you know, in a neat row. Like they're all connected, because they are all connected, because energy is connected. And I sound like a major hippie right now. All right, what energy does Capricorn need to be aware of? Can you tell that I have a lot of energy? I have a lot of energy right now. I don't even know why. What energies does Capricorn need to be aware of for 2021? For June 2021. Why am I in such a good mood? Maybe it's your guys' energy. Maybe your guys' energy is just really, really, really good right now. You guys are probably like in your element, making some money. Summer's coming. You're excited. Gonna have some fun with friends. Have some fun with friends. Have some fun with family. All that money you've been saving up, it's time to splurge. It's summertime, baby. Time to have some fun. All right. Right? 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 We're gonna see. We're gonna see. If you hear my phone ding, my brother and sister were in a little group chat, and they've just been going at it. We've just been going at it. Maybe that's why I'm in a good mood, because I'm talking to my brother and sister. We've just been going at it, so. What energy does Capricorn need to be aware of for June 2021? Not going to take those. What energy does Capricorn need to be aware of for June 2021? What energy does Capricorn need to be aware of for June 2021? All right, I'm going to turn on my little fan, my comfort zone fan, because it's getting a little hot in here. A little hot. All that laughing. All that energy. Okay, let's get started. Ooh, see, this is what I was talking about for the moon phases. I really love pulling out the moon phase cards because we're going to get pretty detailed, very specific. First quarter moon. Okay. It says making decisions, obstacles, taking action, momentum. Okay. So what are we making a decision about? Okay, let's see when the first quarter moon is happening. I'm going to pull out my moon phase app. First quarter. Sorry, guys. I mean, the moon phases are, you know, third quarter. That's not something that's like you can just memorize, you know what I'm saying? Better to be exact. Because the moon phases can, like the crescent moon can last like a few days. And it's not always the same. First quarter moon. Here we go. June 17th. Write that down. June 17th. I'm telling you, these moon phase cards, when they're popping out like this, there's a very significant date. June 17th, first quarter moon is going to be in Virgo. So we're going to go back to your natal chart and see where you have Virgo in your chart. You're going to see, if you're new to my channel, you're going to see how I do these monthly readings. They're kind of cool. They're kind of cool. It's kind of like there's a system to it. Where did you guys go? Here you are, Capricorn rising. Let's see where you're going to head. In the 9th house. Okay, maybe you want to travel somewhere. Are you thinking about traveling? Because you have Virgo in your 9th house, okay? So with Virgo in your 9th house, this is the Sagittarius house. This is the house of travel, of long distance travel, like leaving the country. This is about higher learning, maybe thinking about going back to school, getting your master's degree, like higher education. This is also about philosophy, about your belief system. And with the first quarter moon, being in Virgo, being in your 9th house, there could be a really important decision that you're going to need to make around June 17th, okay? And it could be in regards to a really important, just kind of like, you know, an important decision that you're really going to be reflecting on in regards to your future or going somewhere, okay? It could be in reference to traveling. It could be like part of a job. traveling for work, making a decision about that, something like that, or maybe even moving, maybe even moving somewhere where, you've never lived before. That's what moving is. Making decisions, obstacles, taking action, momentum. So this is going to be a really important time for you to make a decision that is really going to help you and help benefit you and your life. Like for the better, for you, for your health, for your, there could be some obstacles that you're facing currently in your current life, in your current location, maybe with your current job, in your current situation. And I don't know, like you're really considering taking a leap, like taking a step towards something that's really going to bring like some healing your way, like some more, but you're also looking at the details, okay? Because Virgo energy is also very detailed. So you are kind of taking the time to kind of analyze your emotions. Like, is this rational? And that makes kind of sense, for Capricorn energy. Your chart ruler is Saturn. So, you're not like, you're not really the type of person to just like go on a whim and just take a risk and like, okay, let's just go do this. You're probably going to think it through a little bit more. You're going to look at the details. You're going to make sure that this is really something that's going to be beneficial for you, your life and your future. And I mean, once you make a decision though, you're gone. All right. Momentum. So that's what I have for you for that. And then we're going to see as we pull the cards how everything is going to tie together. For the next card, we have a Juno. Okay, so maybe it could also be in relation to a relationship. Either you are currently in a relationship and you have to think about how you may be moving is going to affect the current relationship you're in, or you moving is because of a relationship, okay? So it could go one of two ways. There is some kind of relationship thing involved here. Like, even if you're not in a relationship, long distance or short distance, there is some kind of reflection going on here as far as maybe wanting to be in a relationship. So the Juno card, Juno is an asteroid that represents a feminine energy, okay? There are 4 different asteroids in this deck that represent 4 different types of feminine energy. And the sacred union, Juno, is about like a sacred connection, an intimate, spiritual kind of connection that you do have with another individual. So we're going to see, so every single person has Juno in their natal chart. I could definitely see where your specific Juno falls in your natal chart. You have to email me though. However, in our collective astrology, Juno is currently in Sagittarius, and it is transiting your 12th house of spirituality. Okay, so you have some kind of spiritual connection with someone. It might not even be sexual. It might not even be like, I don't know. There could just be some kind of spiritual connection that you have with someone. And I don't know, maybe you're like, there's something about this connection that is making you think outside the box, okay? There's something about it that's like expanding your horizons. It's allowing you to see this, like, the possibilities. It's allowing you to see, it's just allowing you to see the possibilities. It's allowing you to see what else you can really do with your life. Like, there's maybe something about this connection that is inspiring you to reach new heights and to discover your own spiritual nature expounded or just like extended on a more, like, I don't know how to explain it in a more giving kind of way, like, you're more open to your spirituality maybe. But I don't know, there's something really interesting kind of going on here. I do kind of feel it more as though for those who are maybe in a connection with someone, maybe long distance, and there's something about this connection that is really broadening your horizons. It's opening your mind to think about the possibilities, like maybe possibly moving where they live, and starting a life, or just starting a life somewhere else. It could be someone that you're currently with in the same city, and maybe you're thinking about venturing off and going somewhere new and starting a new life somewhere else, okay? And then we have the vertex, okay? The vertex, oh my God, such a powerful card. The vertex is not even a planet. It's a geometrical point. Everybody has the vertex as well, and the vertex is only going to fall on the right side of your chart. So like the natal chart is like a pie shape, and then the vertex is only on the right side, which is technically known as the Western Hemisphere. When you look at it straight on, it looks like the Eastern Hemisphere, but it's actually the Western Hemisphere because astrology is like all sorts of upside down. So the vertex represents very, very specifically a fated individual. It's very specific to a person that you meet in your life that changes your life. It could be for the good, it could be for the bad, and I don't say that to scare you. It's just a fated connection. It's like a karmic connection. It's someone that you can just have a baby with, but you're not married to them. So that's just kind of an example. It could be someone that you just like, I don't know, like it's like some kind of really powerful, passionate love affair, you know? And then suddenly it's over, you know, but they change your life. Like there's something about them that's very profound that just kind of like changes your chemical, I don't know, it just changes something in you. And it kind of almost sets you off on another path. Like, you know, these individuals usually wake something up in you, and you either realize something. It can be an experience that's like good, and then you realize something and you go a certain way, or it's like bad and you realize something else and you go either way. It like sets you off kind of on a new path. Okay, so this vertex energy, karmic point, synastry, fated connections, and turning point. So big turning point for June 2021. So this is somebody that you've already you could already be involved with someone where it's a fated connection. And this kind of makes sense with the previous cards that are showing up as far as like long distance travel, making big decisions, this sacred union kind of energy. So there could be some kind of individual in your life that's just kind of meant to change your life, you know. And let's see. Okay, so the vertex point currently, freaking love astrology. So currently the vertex is in Virgo. Okay, so it could be in regards to this travel, to a move, to some big life decision that you're gonna make. Okay, that's gonna really be a big turning point for you in your life. And it's in Virgo in the 9th house. Okay. It's in Virgo in the ninth house, and you're really going to be looking at this like, what's that all about, you know? Because Virgo is a very, you know, detailed kind of energy. It also depends on your own vertex in your own chart. This is just kind of going off the current one, but the current vertex in Virgo is in your 9th house, so it does have something to do with some big, some big life changes. Okay, so let's get into the creativity oracle and see what kind of advice we have for you. We have resistance. Okay. I don't know, maybe you're not liking, you know, what I'm putting down for you. Let's see what this says. Understanding why you resist what you have to do is a crucial part of the creative process. Understanding why you resist what you have to do. Is this a run-on sentence? I have a bachelor's degree in English, and I mean, I'm not like trying to brag here, but it's Capricorn, so you guys will understand. But I graduated with like really high honors in creative writing, and even I'm like questioning my own knowledge right now. Like, is this a run-on sentence? Understanding why you resist what you have to do is a crucial part of the creative process. I feel like there should be like a comma there. Understanding why you resist what you have to do is a crucial part of the creative process. Let me decode this for a second. Understanding why you resist. So, okay. So there's a certain kind of mental process that you guys undergo when you decide to do something that's very different from other people's. Like fire signs, their creative process is just like, okay, I'm just gonna go do it. You know, like, I don't know, like, their philosophy is different though. You know, they're more risk takers. Water signs, you know, might be more inclined to make decisions based off their emotions. Air signs might like overthink things to the point of where like they don't even make a decision. Like Libras are known to not be able to make decisions because they're like thinking, you know, they're like overthinking. And then earth signs, the way that your creative process works before you make big life decisions. I think you go through a process of resistance where you're like, no, that's not meant for me, you know, or like you're so comfortable because earth signs are kind of about like being comfortable and secure and stable. They want to feel, so anything that kind of throws them off of that stable wagon, there's going to be some resistance there. There's going to be a bit of a process that you have to get through, like mentally, emotionally, kind of spiritually, where you kind of have to like kind of knock those walls down yourself, and you have to find that very specific, you know, it's kind of like you're an archaeologist, right? Or you're like digging for some bones, and you have to find and pinpoint that little exact thing that's just going to be like, okay, now I'm going to do it. There's like something that needs to trigger some deeper inspiration in you for you to just, you're not just going to make a decision just like that. Okay, there's going to be some resistance at first. And then once you find and once you see that little thing that makes you go, okay, that's it. Like nobody can change your mind after that. Like your mind is set. You're like, all right, like once you really see how it's going to make sense for you, because it's going to provide you some kind of, you're going to see how it provides you with some kind of stability or long-term security, how it can really, like when you really kind of put the puzzle pieces together and go like, okay, this is how, you know, and then you can really see yourself settling into your own and feeling good within yourself and settling within your own energy. Once this big decision is made, that's when I think no one can really change your mind and you won't resist anymore. Okay, so that's what I feel like that is, understanding why you resist. I think that's why you resist, you know, just kind of because you do enjoy having that stability, that comfort of knowing that you have something to rely on and fall back on. So next card we have start. You must start from where you are. Examine your situation and take a chance. I feel like this is just kind of reinforcing what I just said. You know, you're just kind of, you have to put the puzzle pieces together. You have to examine it. You have to look at it from all angles. There is definitely some like air energy going on over here. And that could have a lot to do with the fact that you have Virgo in your 9th house. Now, Virgo is an earth sign, but Virgo is ruled by Mercury, okay? And Mercury is all mental. It's all about communication. It's all about analyzing. So even though Virgo is an earth sign, Virgo is still a very like analytical kind of creature. They're just being driven by something more grounded in like earth, in like spirituality and like earth energy. Same as you. So I hope that's kind of making sense. So you have to start somewhere, of course. I mean, you know, you just got to start from square one and be like, all right, let's take a look at this, you know, and then once you find, you know, that specific thing, you know, that you really want and that specific little spark of inspiration and creativity that just kind of like sets you off and makes you go like, you know what, I have faith in myself. I'm gonna like create stability wherever I go. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, all right, let's do this. Okay. You must start from where you are, examine your situation, and take a chance. Wow. Wish granted. Woo. I don't know, Capricorn, like your reading is just like, I don't know, there's like a really cool kind of vibe to it. I kind of feel like I'm living in your story a little bit right now. Believe in your abilities as a magic maker to manifest your wishes. They will soon be your reality. See, it's just like, I just feel like everything I'm saying, the next card is just reinforcing what I said before. You're going to find, once you find that little spark, the magic maker, believe in your abilities as a magic maker to manifest your wishes. So it's like once you find that little thing that really sets you off, you know, there's no going back. You're gonna realize that you can create the life you want anywhere, or you can create, you can create the life you want anywhere. Like, there really are no restrictions. Like, I know that Saturn really likes to put restrictions on us, and okay, of course, like, there's rules that we have to play by and whatever, but, it's just about finding that spark. It's about finding that thing that really, like, makes you come alive and really makes you want to go after something. And then once that gets sparked, I feel like there's no really, you're kind of set. There's no way back. 6 of Cups. So this could definitely have to do with another individual. The 6 of Cups is the sun in Scorpio. So where you have Scorpio, we have the sun is currently in Gemini in your 6th house, and we have Scorpio in your 11th house. Okay. So maybe like reconnecting, maybe like reaching out to an old friend, about opportunities. Reconnecting with someone from your past in regards to an opportunity. I don't think they live in the same city as you. The Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. We just exited Taurus season. Major Arcana. Number 5. Okay, very, very spiritual. Rooted in reality. Rooted in spiritual a spiritual manifestation in the physical world. So like churches, institutions. You have Taurus in your 5th house of creativity, passion, fun, play. Okay. So, maybe it'll be a good time to approach some kind of vision you have. There is a part of you that is spiritual. There's some kind of vision you have, some kind of creative vision. It kind of wakes up the inner child in you a little bit, okay? It like wakes something up in you. And it makes you, I don't know, it just makes you like kind of come alive. It makes you want to explore the possibilities, okay, of what you can create on this world, what you can really, truly create and manifest. And then we have the Empress, Venus energy, wow. For the final card, we have the Empress, another major arcana. Oh my God. I'm just like envisioning you guys. You're just like, you just have it all. You are the divine feminine in energy form. You're being nurtured by the gods. You've got your food. You've got your money. You've got your creativity. You've got your vision. What else do you need? You've got love. Or you will have love. Okay? Especially with this divine feminine Empress kind of energy, you will have love. So we have Venus in your 6th house. Venus is currently in Gemini. Everyday routines. Okay. So yeah, I mean, the fact that you're just taking care of all these little details, the fact that you're really looking at all this stuff and taking care of all this stuff, you're kind of already in that Empress energy. And the 6th house is really, see, it's all connected because the 6th house is ruled by Virgo, and we were talking about Virgo earlier. So there's definitely a lot of yeah, there's a lot of this stuff at play over here. This Virgo spiritual kind of energy taking place here. Let's see. Venus is conjunct Mercury. So that could be the other reason why you're like in your head a lot about it. But this is also a lot about being devoted to yourself, okay? Empress energy is also very much about like just knowing what you got, like without really needing others to validate you, without necessarily needing a partner, you know, just kind of like literally enjoying the beauty of life, enjoying you, loving yourself, finding beauty in things and the people that you are surrounded with without like necessarily expecting or needing more. Okay? It's a very beautiful, like enriching kind of energy that really brings in gratitude and, you know, feeling blessed and beauty and just like wanting to be in nature, you know, maybe eating healthier, taking care of yourself, taking care of your soul, your body, your spirit. The Empress energy is all of that, okay? Putting your mind to rest a little bit more, you know, like relaxing a little bit after a long day of connecting the dots or a long day at work. So this is a really, really cool message. I really hope this message helped Capricorn rising. I really hope you like the way that I do these readings. I think that they are very, what's the word? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's like a math equation. But that's just the nerd side of me. So yeah, just let me know. Leave a comment, like my video. I'm actually trying to get to 100 subscribers by June. Because I started this channel 1 year ago exactly when I did my June 2020 videos. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.